Hi and welcome to the tutorial. In Excel, most people are aware of the Find and Replace feature. However, not many know that they can use it for something other than text. This little discovery can be a game changer. Before we begin, I've provided a link to the example file in the video description. I highly recommend you download it and follow along to get the most out of this tutorial. Additionally, I'm using a Microsoft 365 license. If you're using a traditional Office license, you may have a different visual experience and different capabilities. Okay, let's dive right into our example. In the office, we love our colleague Larry, but we often have to do a little cleanup after he inputs data into Excel. And here I've highlighted 3 different examples. Before we look at them, quick overview of the spreadsheet. On the left, we have 2 identical purchase request logs, one clean, one messy. On the right, we have 2 identical project logs, one clean, one messy. To begin the cleanup process, we access the Find and Replace feature from the Home tab, under Find and Select, and choose Replace. Alternatively, you can simply use the shortcut Ctrl+H. In the Find and Replace pop-up, click on Options to view additional options. Now let's take a look at these additional options. The Within field determines the area in which the Find and Replace is performed. You select Sheet to search in the current sheet, or Workbook to search in the entire workbook. Next, the Search field determines the order in which matches are found. If you select By Rows, it will search from left to right, then top to bottom. If you choose By Columns, it will search from top to bottom, then left to right. Lastly, the Look-In field has one option, Formulas. The Formulas option means that in cells containing formulas, it will look for matches in the formula itself, not the resulting value. In the cells without formulas, it will look in the cell contents. If you're only performing a find instead of a find and replace, you'll have other options. You can select values, which does the same thing as the formulas option, except when a cell contains a formula, it will look in the result of the formula instead of the formula itself. You can also select to look in notes and comments. Notes are these, while comments are these. Next are the checkboxes. The first one is Match Case. By selecting this checkbox, your Find and Replace becomes case sensitive. The second checkbox is Match Entire Cell Contents. By selecting this checkbox, it will only find occurrences where the find text is the only text in the cell. Okay, time to focus on the main event, Find and Replace. In the yellow cells, you can see that Larry's request IDs and customer names are italicized and right aligned. This happens because Larry copy-pastes them from a different workbook with different formatting. The first thing we need to do is go to the Find What area, click on the Format down arrow, and select Format. This will open the Format window. As you can see, there are many tabs at the top. You can customize your find criteria based on the number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. In our case, we'll get started with the Alignment tab. Once there, go to the horizontal drop-down and select Right Indent because Larry's cells are right aligned. Then we'll go to the Font tab and select Italic because Larry's text is italicized. And lastly, we'll go to the Fill tab and select this yellow color because Larry's cells are yellow. Now that we're good, click OK. And as you can see here, you have a preview of your formatting. Next, time to tackle the Replace component. Go to the Replace With area, click on the Format down arrow, and select Format. Once again, we'll start with the Alignment tab. Go to the Horizontal dropdown and select Left Indent, because we want to change it from right aligned to left aligned. Then we'll go to the Font tab and select Regular, because we want to remove the italics. Lastly, go to the Fill tab and select No Color. Click on it even if it looks like it's already selected, because otherwise it won't recognize your selection and it'll assign the same fill color as the Find format. And in our case, we want to remove the yellow fill. Now that we're good, click OK. Lastly, click Replace All, and all the affected cells are replaced. Next, we're going to focus on the green cells. Often Larry likes to change the date format because he never remembers whether this format starts with the day or month. The first thing we'll do is reset the formatting from our previous Find and Replace. In the Find What area, select the Format down arrow and select Clear Find Format. In the Replace With area, do the same thing, but select Clear Replace Format. Next, in the Find What area, click on the Format down arrow and select Choose Format from Cell. Next, select one of the green cells. This retrieves all of the formatting from the selected cell. In the Replace With component, we're going to select the Format down arrow and select Format. We'll go to the Number tab, select Date, then select the Day, Month, Year format, and click OK. Now, you'll notice that the Replace With format is green even though we didn't select it. That's because it took all of the formatting from the Find cell except for the changes we made in the Number tab. In our case, we want to remove the green fill, so we'll go back in, go to the Fill tab, and select No Color, and click OK. Now, click on Replace All, and all the date formatting is replaced. If you've enjoyed the content of this video so far, please consider subscribing and clicking the like button. We're a new channel, and this helps us grow and reach new audiences. A sincere thank you. Next, we're going to focus on the blue cells. Larry likes to increase the font size of his name because he says it makes it easier for us to identify his errors. What a good guy. To start, we'll remove the formatting from our previous Find and Replace. Next, we'll click on the Format down arrow, select Choose Format from Cell, and select one of the blue cells. And as discussed previously, this retrieves the formatting from the selected cell. In the Replace With area, we'll also select the Format down arrow, select Choose Format from Cell, and we'll select a cell with the correct formatting, which extracts the formatting we want. Now, click on Replace All, and we're good to go. And now we have two clean spreadsheets. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In the next tutorial, which is on your screen right now, we'll show you how to use special characters in the Find criteria so you can find and replace unusual and inexact text strings. Hope to see you there, and best of luck on your automation journey.